Good morning and welcome to the Queen's Park Oval, where we're here for the first ever 2-2 final. That's it. The 2-2 match, 2 overs per side. It's West Indies versus New Zealand, and it's going to be an exciting match. We have thousands of fans, of course, here down, come from all the way from New Zealand. They come from Australia just to see this final World Cup match. As you see, it's going to be a riveting match, and we're right here to test the report of the pitch. As you can see, let's take a look at the pitch from the far side here. The pitch, it looked like it's going to get a lot of bounce, of course, in the early stages of the match. But as the match progresses, there's going to be a lot of hastily for the spin bowlers, especially because it's going to bounce back. I'll show you this. Come in, let me show you this. As you can see, there's some variable bounce and some cracks developing on the early sides of the pitch, where it's going to be, the spinners are going to be bowling in the rough. And right here is this area that Daniel Vettori is going to be bowling, and of course they're going to bring the master of spin, Suleiman Ben. He has very much amazed me. He's one of the best spin bowlers in the world. Suleiman, I'm going to give him props today, but let me show you where Suleiman has to bowl. As you can see, as the ball bounces here, it's going to bounce him off and pitch straight back to leg, and it's going to be a lot of trouble for the fellas down in New Zealand, especially McCullum. McCullum has had some problems with the off spin, and you know what, he is the very dangerous man. The West Indies are going to have to get him out first. So let's take a look down at the variable bounce of the pitch. For the fast bowlers, especially New Zealand fast bowlers, you're going to have a lot of swing coming in from this side because of the wind blowing in from the west, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard for the West Indies batsmen. We know Chris Gayle is a very hard hitting man, but he's going to be hit hard today, especially from Daniel Vettori's bowlers. And we're going to have the pitch. Well, we have the pitch report now. We're going to have the toss. So we have to bring in the two. First of all, before we have the toss, let's take a look at the ball. The ball, as you can see here, it's got a lot of, the shine is going to be on this side. It's going to produce a lot of swing, in swinging out swingers. And you know that's going to be a tough task, especially for shithongs in the West Indies. So let's go. Let's bring in the captains now. Right now we have our West Indies captain, Mr. Ramnaresh Sarwan. Of course, Ramnaresh Sarwan has been a very good West Indies batsman. He averages over 43 in the test matches, and he averages over 42 in one days. But he only averages only 10 in the 2-2s. So it's going to be a tough task for Ramnaresh Sarwan. I don't know why his fashion has changed in the last few days. First he was Guyanese, now he's English. Let's have a word with Ramnaresh Sarwan. Sarwan, tell me today, it's a final of the 2-2 match. And you and New Zealand is going to be an enthralling match, but are you excited about today?
Very excited about today. And if you want to know about the way, I just came from a party.
Oh, so you've been drinking all night, so is it going to affect your game, Sarwan?
Never. I always drink before games.
Well, you always drink before games. We know that's Ramnaresh Sarwan. That's a Guyanese for you. I tell you, these guys need to be drinking their rum. Anyways.
Beer rum.
It's beer rum, okay. Well, on to some cricketing news now. Sarwan, what do you think about the pitch? Do you think the pitch is going to help bowlers, especially for Jerome Taylor and Fidel Edwards in the opening overs?
I think the pitch is a good pitch, and it will help our fast bowlers as well as our spin bowlers too.
Alright, and what about your batsmen? You think the batsmen are going to produce a lot today?
They have been knocking a little bit in the net something, and I know that they have a little bit of form, and I wish that they carry it on.
Well, Sarwan, you know that form in the nets doesn't mean form on a field, so good luck to your boys today. Let's bring in Daniel Vettori. Vettori, it's come all the way from New Zealand down to Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad today. And of course, Mr. Vettori, I know you've been trying hard. You've been knocked underneath. You're number 8 now in the test rankings, and West Indies are number 7. And West Indies have a lot of shithongs on their side, but you have some good fellas. You're gonna put some words to that. What do you have to say to Mr. Sarwan, who is the captain of the West Indies today?
Well, all I can say is that he is a stepping stone for our team to rise back in the ICC rankings.
So are you going to target any specific bowler today, or who are you looking forward to bowling to you today?
It doesn't make a difference because none of them can bowl.
Okay, what about your bowlers? I say your bowlers, you have yourself. You are one of the best finger spin bowlers in the world. And of course, your fast bowlers have been producing a lot lately, but do you think that Chris Gayle is going to get on top of your bowlers today?
Well, he is a dangerous batsman, but we can out him quickly, and if that happens, then West Indies are done.
I know, Mr. Vettori, that you're going to have a great game today, but in this 2-2 final, I mean, it's the inaugural 2-2 final World Cup. And you know it's going to be riding a lot. If you win this, it's going to have a lot of props. A lot of props for your people in New Zealand. So, what do you think about the pitch? Let's talk about the pitch today, right, Mo?
Well, it looks like a great pitch. Hopefully it will help us to get runs in this 2-2 match. But we shall see when the game starts.
I like your style. I like your style, Vettori. As you see the two captains there, they rivalry from the start to the beginning, and it's going to be a very enthralling match down at the Queen's Park Oval today. I'm going to talk right now to some spectators. Spectators are very, very excited, so let's talk to a spectator.